Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Queensbridge the Conqueror. We continue right where we left off. That is right in front of some sort of major encounter in this scorpion-flooded place of execution. Aziza, okay, so she is a woman. In this kitchen you find an Ukatish shaman. You're surprised to find one of the swamp folk here. Oh, right, Ukatish spy or something? That's what she was labeled as? Right. Anyway, yeah, one of the swamp folk. Even more so by the scorpions she has lined up in front of her like trained dogs. She looks up at you and smiles. Hello, Prince Atantuo. I knew you were on Sacramentum. I had no idea that I would meet you face to face. You know who I am? Don't be foolish. Everyone on this continent now knows that Queen Sharon has sent her least favorite child to slum among us. Wow. And Ukat. I guess I'll not respond to that at all. And Ukat, what are you doing here? I am accused of being a spy. The Vol found me wandering around in their horrible wastes. And are you a spy? Of course I am. I came to this hellish land, the gall of them to look down on our swamps when they live in this sandy waste. I would only ever come here to gather information. Fair enough, I guess. What did you want to know? About you. Haven's return is the most significant event on Sacramentum in our lifetime. I was trying to find out if the Vol is becoming your favorite vessel again. We will not tolerate this. I have not actually decided. And I'm not even sure any vessel needs to be favored at all. That's bound to create more hostility and more conflict. Right? I wonder if it's actually an option not to choose one as the favorite vessel. Because if that is the case, if that is an option, then I definitely would like to not choose one. I didn't really think about that up until now, but well, I guess we'll see what options the game actually offers me. Could go either way. Maybe I can do what you want? I mean, not because it's what she wants, but because our wishes might actually align. Although, as these things typically go, I don't expect her to believe me or trust me or, I don't know. In the end, it's going to end up with her deciding to fight us and ultimately dying. Oh, this isn't the way to get my help. No, I mean, it really isn't. Right now, I just need you to stand aside. Neither of these options seem like they would convince her at all. I'm going to go with the first one, but she's probably just going to mock me. You look down on the Ukat. You think we are filthy. Why do you just make these assumptions? You would never help us. However, if I kill you, you will not be able to help our enemies. This is a lucky day for the Ukat. You will never insult us again. I never insulted you. Why are you so stupid? Why is everyone so eager to die? This is so unrealistic. I mean, I know that is literally every single game, every single RPG specifically, maybe? Not even that. No, just every single video game ever. People are just throwing themselves at whatever quote-unquote hero you're controlling by the dozens, if not hundreds or thousands, with no regard for their own well-being. I don't know, there must be games out there that break that formula, but this certainly is not one of them. At least not most of the time. Some of the encounters are more, I don't know, more intelligently written. Not even saying that they're not intelligently written. That's not even what I mean. I don't mean this as an insult or anything. Just that, I don't know, less in a cookie cutter way or in a boilerplate way. No, not cookie cutter, but boilerplate, I guess is the term. But yeah, this is not one of them, unfortunately. Before he can respond, she makes a single gesture with her hand. The scorpions swarm. Of course they do. As scorpions do. Welp. I guess we'll see if we get a chance to maybe do this? Well, that doesn't work. Oh god, she doesn't have a ton of energy left at all. But this is a boss fight. It's probably the boss fight. Honestly, if she's the one controlling the scorpions, then most likely she initiated this whole thing, so let's go with a stronger buff. You know what? I should have actually used one of these. I could use it still and give us the double buff. I don't know if it's actually necessary to win this. She's down to still 2 energy. Okay. Let's see if we can confuse her. Nope. She's also pretty resistant, is that right? I mean, not especially. 9 physical armor is not that high compared to some other enemies, but she certainly did not take a whole lot of damage from that. Anyway, we want to slow you all down. That should help. She is slowed, as are most of the scorpions. Well, most of them, yes. Okay. Right. I mean, we'll have to deal with the scorpions. Great. Not a very good start. We're all weakened, which really just means that our blessing duration has been reduced, but not even that significantly, so that's cool. I have you stand here. Just attack normally. I think I want to save my energy for maybe some whirlwinds. I could try confusing her again. If we could land that, that would be really helpful. No. Well, I mean, if nothing else, we're stacking weakness and slow effect on her. I mean, if we can... Honestly, having her very, very much slowed down might be more valuable than having her confused, because that might very well end up making her stunned for almost the entirety of the fight. Alright, they were actually all hit and poisoned by this. Almost can't believe my luck there. Sometimes things do work out. Now, if I... no, I can't actually. I really would like to go there, but I can't. Okay, well... Maybe next turn? Oh, why? Oh, that scorpion moved up here. That's annoying. Well, we'll see. We'll see how this goes. You retreat, kill the scorpion. Okay, good. Scorpion is dead. Gonna not finish this one off, even though I probably should. Okay, she did something. Not sure what she did. Did she heal herself? No. Oh. Okay. You can now walk here and do one of these. Hitting all of them. Nice. Finishing off 2 scorpions. Yeah, she's taking surprisingly little damage from everything. But she is definitely going down. Especially now without all of her friends. And honestly, I did not even realize that we were all poisoned. Poisoned for 7 turns? Wow. I mean, I can literally not do anything about that. So... we'll just have to deal with it. That was a good hit. Poison and bleeding on her. She's down to 28. And she's probably dead now. Yep, I mean... yes, she definitely is dead. Okay. I'll take it. This must be the entrance. Yeah, we're just gonna take poison damage. Can you die from poison damage? Actually, why don't you drink a potion to prevent that? If indeed that can happen. I'm gonna heal the party too. We do have 2 potions left actually in the party. Could hand one over to him. But of course, it might very well be that that was the final number here, so we'll see. Gold Horn, Blessed Horn, +1 to physical armor when it's in my pack. Okay. I mean, I'll take it. Definitely makes sense to have it on him. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep the bloodletting here. I mean, obviously there is no limit as to how many of those items I use on one character, except for actual inventory space. Okay, that's just locked. You emerge basically intact from the Scorpion Pit. You cleared out a lot of the pests here. The Vole will be able to reclaim it easily now and resume using it for their grim purposes. Okay, that was enough to solve the quest. I wonder if it also changed anything in here. Maybe we'll have an optional encounter up here, similar to that giant spider in that one place. Well, there's Tearing. Ah, Necromancer. Right, of course. Okay, we'll see if he follows the usual spellcaster formula of having basically no health or armor. 120, yeah, that's pretty low. Nice cleave. Okay, he actually summoned a scorpion. How fitting. These are not gonna take damage from poison, are they? Okay, just for the sake of finding out. They do take the direct damage, though. That's what I thought, because there are, while they may be resistant or immune to being poisoned as a status effect, there are no different spell schools, so... you know what? Heal him. I also really don't like that scorpion there, but I want to take out this person first. 10 damage, 2 stacks of bleeding and 1 poison, he's dead. Whirlwind. Oh! Okay, he's dead. You probably want to deal with the scorpion. Or heal yourself first. Or heal him. Attack the scorpion? Actually, it must have dodged that whirlwind. I didn't even realize. That's certainly annoying. It is bleeding. Down to 3 health. Should be dead. Okay, good. And that's that. Nice. Very good. Alright, we get a war axe, which we don't have a use for, but we can sell. And some money. Alright. This went well. Okay, there were no actual NPCs left to talk to. But maybe if I leave and re-enter, they will have returned. Oh yeah, absolutely. You're Theris. A stout Vole woman in fighting leathers guards the entrance to the Scorpion Pit. When you approach, she gives you a respectful, curt nod that slowly turns into a scowl. I'm Garth Theris. You are the Havenite, the one who killed our Scorps. Yes, I killed those giant murdering scorpions. What of it? I mean, seriously, why are you scowling at me? You should thank me for solving the Scorp problem. Technically true. The others are falling all over themselves over how fierce and strong you were. But did you really have to do such a thorough job? Well, yes. I mean, technically I could have left a couple of the scorpions in some of the rooms they were hiding in, but I pretty much had to fight all of them that were left down in the pit, so yeah, there really was not much of an alternative. I mean, I understand why she's angry, because obviously they need those scorpions, but seriously, there was not really an alternative, and her being angry at us is extremely silly, and I have every right to be offended by this. She crosses her arms. Yes, first someone has to clean up the mess. She points at herself. Second, the few scorpions left are too traumatized to come out and eat the prisoners. I mean, that's going to fix itself over time. If there are any left, you have absolutely no reason to be mad at me here, lady. And third, I'm going to have to go trap, retrieve, and train a new batch of scorpions. That will take days, weeks, or who knows. You made my life a whole lot harder. You know what? I did not make your life a whole lot harder. You literally could not deal with the situation as it was. So the fact that you can do anything here at all is all thanks to me. This is... wow, this is incredibly annoying. I mean... I don't know. Obviously, it's perfectly fine to have some NPCs just be unreasonable and be obnoxious for the sake of being obnoxious. It's just whatever. Offer a meek apology. I mean, if I actually do it in a sarcastic way, you know what? No, you're welcome. I wasn't thanking you sincerely. Royalty. She shakes her head disapprovingly. You know what? Screw you, lady. Screw you. Screw you. That's all. Well. Volt Battle Mage, okay. Did say priest quarters. I guess priest as in the one leading the ceremony. Can we talk to you, mage? Battle mage. Priests and other officials are hard at work in the Scorpion Pit trying to get it ready to take on a backlog of condemned prisoners. They are sweeping up the mess and trying to corral together a decent assortment of scorpions. They are cordial to you, but they are not comfortable having a Havenite in such a private, special place to the Wall people. You don't learn anything talking to them. Alright, fair enough. At least these are more reasonable. Wall Defender. I mean, I don't really expect there to be anyone worth talking to in this place, but you never know. This does not take a long time to check, so here we are. Should I return down to the Scorpion Pit? I really shouldn't. Then again, what if I left any valuables down here? Okay, I was wondering if there would actually be new scorpions down here. As they said that there are some left and they have gone back to training them. But thankfully, there really aren't. Okay, well, we're done here. We got our reward anyway. Decent amount of experience. Getting to the next level. Well, this was a nice little trip. Let's... farmhouse, okay. We return to our fort. I guess I could do some more building, but I think I want to just head back out immediately and do what I initially wanted to do and check out this other pit. Oh, there's another bridge here, actually. This was once an inn for merchants. It has been closed down and the doors and windows are boarded shut. It's too dangerous for merchants on this side of the pass. Really? Shouldn't this be relatively far away from the rebels? Who are these people? You see a group of young Vol warriors. They have chainmail and axes, standard equipment for the Vol. The heat doesn't bother them at all. They are walking through the sandy wastes, but they seem confused and lost. When they see that you are outsiders and not fighting in their civil war, they wave. Talk to them. They are friendly folk, neither Masha nor Owen. They were nervous until they realized that you are a Havenite. They left their farms to sign on with Haven's army. Oh, really? This is very common in vassal states. Haven pays very well and provides excellent training. Okay, we'll give them directions to a Haven fort. Sure, why not? If that's what they want. Fortunately, you have rebuilt one of Haven's fortresses in the Vol. You give the soldiers directions, they march off in the correct direction. Your battalions are strong, but Haven is never able to control a vassal state without recruiting warriors that already live there. I mean, that should bring various different advantages, so yeah, sure. And this must lead to pretty much the final place in this area that's left unexplored. The Blasted Pit. Okay. Nice. Complete with lava and everything. Oh, that was already the entrance to it. Okay. You enter the Blasted Pit. It's yet another of the Vol's quarries, but with a difference. You cross a rickety bridge over a massive chasm. Below you, you can see flows of lava. If you fell, death would be assured. I mean, even without the lava. It's painfully hot. Rivers of magma slowly ooze down into the pit below. Whatever they extract here, it must be very precious to justify the risk. Because the environment is so hostile, much of the work is done by magical constructs. You see them puttering around ahead, moving around boxes and shoveling stone. Okay. Well, see, I was Not expecting much from this dungeon here, from this place, but it's definitely got some pretty interesting flavor, if nothing else. Constructs and lava and glowing crystals. Okay. I mean, with all the constructs walking around out here, there should really be no enemies outside. But then there is really also very little outside to begin with. Okay, well. Blessed Pit. Merchants, check in inside, please. So what exactly is the problem here? There's Sage Island. Maybe there is no problem here. Wait, there must be some kind of problem, though. Well, there he is, right there. There's only one human in this distant outpost. He's an old mage, very old, but his eyes are bright. He takes you in at a glance. Ah, the promising young Prince of Haven. Dismissed by many, but a diamond in the rough. Oh, hey, thanks for noticing. And I know diamonds, yes? I am Sage Island. Welcome. Well, thank you for the warm welcome, I guess. Warm reception. That's definitely appreciated, because it's not all that common. Tell me about this quarry. Ah, it is a unique place. Limestone? Flint? No such humble stones here. In the deadly Fumarole, we extract crystals. Precious stones, so much in demand in the workshops of Haven. What sort of stones do you extract exactly? Crystals and gems. Some for jewelry, yes, but many others for sages. Magical experimenters. Dolomite, feldspar, tungsten. This is a rare quarry I work. You sold to Haven? Oh, yes. I remember before the calamity. I was here then, making quite a fortune exporting the rarest stones to your people. I long for your return. Oh. Magical constructs, mainly. It is very hostile and dangerous downstairs. Some use Owen for such work. He shakes his head. Well, I'm glad to hear that you're different. Why don't you have Owen? They are humans. They have dignity. Some abuse Owen and use them in places where they can be hurt. It is a shameful thing. This rebellion we suffer, it is a judgment. Well, yeah, it very much is. Can my forts get your stone? He smiles. Oh, I'm eager to win over the favor of Haven. Well, not much winning over required there. I want you back, along with the treasures. We do extract some useful stones, things you could use in your forts. Alas, it isn't possible. The mining floor is full of deadly lizards. Okay, I was wondering what kind of pest it would be. Lizards, huh? Tell me about them. They are fire lizards, mostly. Nasty creatures, snuck in through the lava vents. They knock over my constructs and melt them. You're a wizard. Why haven't you killed the lizards? I mean, he may be a wizard, but not every wizard is a fighting machine. Also, he's alone and old, so it makes sense. I am a sage. I have some skills in battle, it is true. Not enough to battle a giant reptilian lava beast alone. Let alone swarms of them, I guess. And if I get rid of the lizards? You shouldn't need to kill all of them. There is one huge beast, enormous, hard to miss. Should be at the far end of the mining cave. Rid me of it, and I should be able to dispose of the rest of the pests. Fair enough. Did you send a message to Haven about the calamity? I did. I'm so glad you came. Your calamity caused harm to many of us who trade with Haven. Your calamity? Excuse me? Because it only affected Haven? Or is it, I mean, I don't think he's implying that Haven actually caused it somehow. Apart from by coming here in the first place. I would like to help prevent it from happening again. I have done my own investigation. It is in my notes. Can I read your notes? I would like to let you. However, I will need a favor first. We should discuss the lizards in my basement. Right, okay. I guess. I mean, I was going to help you anyway, so, and I already promised you to do it. So you might as well let us read the notes right now, but oh, fine. Mine floor, huh? Okay. That's just the stairs down. This is just nothing. Quicksilver, that's not ours. Maybe after we help him. Upstairs, private quarters. You know what? Let's just deal with the lizards first. We're gonna do that anyway, so might as well get that out of the way. And I wonder if this might actually be an easier dungeon, because it would have been available basically right off the bat, right as soon as we came to the wall and first established our fort. Let's Stone block, alright. No lizards so far. Volcanic anole? An anole? What is an anole? I mean, it is level 9, so I really wonder if enemies just scale with your party strength. Or would they have been level 9 even if I had come here at the first time entering the vault at level 6 or so? I don't even know what level I was. Okay. Doesn't look particularly tough by itself, though. You emerge into the searing heat of the main mining floor. It's a hellish expanse of lava, dead rock, and crystal formations. You can barely breathe. Far above you, you can dimly see the sky through cracks on the ceiling. Huge lizards walk lazily around in the heat to the south. They seem bored and sluggish now. When they smell prey, they will move much faster. Oh god, there are more of them coming. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, they're probably going to initiate combat any moment. I could have done it myself, but... Oh, stupid, I thought it was Atantuo's turn. Oh well. Oh well, let's just start with the shock, see how they react. 44 damage, that's a good reaction in my book. Let's go with a simple blessing. Block the damage, but stunned. Oh, okay, never mind. He did miss his turn. There are a lot of enemies in the background here to process. But then the game takes a long time to do that, even when there are no enemies left at all, so it's just a thing of the engine, of course. Okay, I have a heavy blow here, my friend. 54 damage. Okay, stunned again. We haven't taken a single point of damage so far, which, I mean, if that continues, fine by me. 15 damage, yeah, so that's one. That one's definitely not dying. Let's finish it off. Bit of a waste maybe, whoops, didn't mean to click there. 35, bleeding, weakened. Got another one approaching. I don't know if it's actually going to fight though. Looked a bit darker too, but it's the same type. Okay, and that one died from poison. I guess we might as well attack that one. That's what I thought. Oh, okay, there's more of them coming. Should hopefully get 3 attacks in before it acts again, so a good chance to kill it before it can reach us. No bleeding. Okay, but we resisted the damage one more time. I guess we're really just getting lucky here. They are level 9, so there's no reason why they should be inherently weaker than some of those enemies we've been fighting in that other dungeon earlier. Okay, was that really all of them? Yeah, I guess they must have come from the other side of the lava river. Okay, this is the other building. Carefully. Okay, got a huge lizard. Several huge lizards. Obviously not the huge lizard that we were told about. Okay, there are 2 here, but maybe we can actually fight them without the others getting involved. Probably not though. I mean, I don't know. We're not that far away from them, so we'll see how this goes. I'm gonna go with a blessing again. And one of these. 49 damage. Wait, are they... It looks like I did more than half of its health and damage. Which I did actually, yeah, of course. 49 is more than half of 93. I'll finish it off. Okay, that one's coming. He's stunned. And he actually took some damage for the first time. Where's Lucas' turn? Yes. Okay, finish off this one. Block the damage even while stunned. I like it. Okay, you just attack normally. You throw another shock spell, nice critical, very good. Okay, evaded, wow. I've never gotten this lucky in combat. Unfortunately though, if I use up all of my luck for the crit trash mobs. Thanks for not getting stunned for once. There we go. Yeah, I'm a little bit worried about how the boss fight might go, but we'll see. Wow, evaded again. How is this even possible? 10 damage. Yeah, again, it's not gonna die, but it's attacked, so we should probably get. Let's finish it off. All right, that worked. No loot at all so far, but I didn't check out that side. Let's first see if this even opens. It does. Okay, so we just did two different entrances. All right, the huge lizard did not get to attack. Actually, how tough are they? Just about the same, actually. We haven't seen those volcanic things do anything. Anything at all. No fire-based attacks. And they look pretty much identical stat-wise to the human, so... It's really just a recolor for all intents and purposes. Okay, that was one. Looks like the next one is on its way. Yep, sure enough. There is... Okay, that's literally a fire lizard. I see. And these are exactly as strong stat-wise, but they definitely can use some kind of fire attack, ranged attack. So that's annoying. Maybe we can manage to stun it before it does anything. Well, if I shoot this one dead, forcing... No, it evaded, of course. Oh, that didn't move. Lucky for us. Did successfully force the fire lizard to come our way. Another shock spell. And it died. Very good. Okay. Alright, we have several fire lizards now. Okay, that one's running away instead of trying to cross the bridge. And not entirely sure I understand that strategy, but that's fine. Damage you. Again, might as well start attacking. Looks like we might not even need to try and stun it. Oh well, there is a second one. I could stun this one and hope to finish it off with the Atantuo. This one is stunned. He still has his bow out. 30. If he hits, it should die, right? It is also bleeding. Yes. It had one hit point left. Okay, you're just a huge lizard. Nothing to worry about. Alright. Just missed its turn. Heavy blow and hope to kill it. Good. Heavy blow. 41 damage, not bad, and... Okay. Another shock. Another heavy blow. Very good. Switching weapons will leave him with 2 action points. Not enough to reach this thing, unfortunately. But we can do another heavy blow. For pretty decent damage. Oh, there's so many more though. Nice. Block the damage. Okay, I've used a decent chunk of her energy at this point. So I'm gonna... Oh, we definitely could have buffed for this fight as well. Speeding things up a little bit. It's too bad she doesn't have any kind of offensive option. I could give her the shock spell. Maybe I will eventually. Let's see here. No, that's certainly not what I meant to do. Thankfully, I still had 1 action point left. Okay. It's not a huge deal either way. Damage you, and... I should have been inching forward. Just attack this one. Block the damage though? Okay, took 4 damage. Evaded. Okay, step back. Alright, finish it with a nice spear attack, as it should be. Okay. There's some treasure. It looks like we've dealt with a good portion of the lizards down here, but there certainly are a lot of them. Oh, well, there used to be. Suspiciously empty. Ambush? No. There's there's several basilisks. I don't know if it's actually much of an advantage to be kind of sneaking up on their side here rather than coming from across the bridge, if that is an option. But here we are. Okay, you know what? Since we have not used any kind of energy on her, might as well go ahead and do the better buff here, since I would like to not get stunned by these things. Okay, well, there go 2 people. Heavy blow, finish off the first one. Let's just go with a shock spell. Heavy blow. Finishing it off. Alright, actually let's take a quick look at the stats. Same hit points, same stats, otherwise just that these are capable of doing their stunning breath. Okay, not a big deal as it turns out. Scroll of Life. You have those. I guess it can't hurt to distribute these a little bit more, outside that was money there. Let's not forget those 7 coins. Does this even connect to the main cave? Oh, it sure does. And there's the volcanic beast. Okay. Let's see. Just want to make sure that there are no small lizards still around. It looks like the rest of the cave is completely cleared. Oh. Okay, well. I didn't realize that I was approaching it this much, but apparently we were still fine. Well, since it seems to be just by itself now, we might as well attack it. You find the biggest beast of the pit, by far. None of the other lizards get too close to this enormous monster. They just get eaten. It's huge and fiery. It's not scared of you at all. When it sniffs you out, it lumbers toward you, mindlessly hoping for a fresh meal. Alright, so not some sort of semi-intelligent drake or dragon, just a very, very large lizard. And okay, that could have gone a lot worse, I feel. Definitely buff again, even though it was a little bit wasted against those basilisks, as it turned out. Definitely worth doing here. Let's see. 544 health. Okay, that might be the highest health enemy we've encountered. Definitely up there. Physical damage bonus. No damage reductions at all. I do like that. 100% curse resist. Oh, that's bad. So yeah, it's basically immune to any status effects. I mean, what is mental effect? That's probably fear. And nothing else? Okay, so we pretty much just have to deal the maximum amount of damage. I can soften it up a little bit. Right, that should work. Or no, wait, that's a curse. Right, weakness must count as a curse. So we just go with attacks that make it bleed. Fortunately, we have such a good chance to apply extra stacks of bleeding. Poison should also work, maybe, depending on whether it's considered a curse. It just evaded the spell. Okay, I guess that works. Not for us, but for it. Have you approach from here. Might as well use your self buff. No vicious strikes there. It summons spiders, alright. Great, but it's actually already down. Once again, I don't know. Somehow these health bars don't seem to very accurately represent the health level of the enemy, but you know, that's fine. Bleeding. Let's try the poison again. If nothing else, it should definitely work on the spider. There we go. Okay, it's definitely not immune to poison. Good to know. It did haste itself though. Oh, we should be able to slow it down. Well, I mean, either way, this fight should actually be over relatively soon. Relatively easily. Welp. It's bleeding extremely heavily here. 35 damage from bleeding, 4 from poison. Yeah, definitely not worth slowing it down at this point. Oh, okay, then it evades again. One of the bleeding stacks actually ran out, which is, you know, fine. I'm going to cure the poison and kill the spider, I guess. You do another heavy blow, and it's probably actually dead from poison now. 40. It might survive with 1 hit point, but we can also just do this and ensure a victory. There we go. Nice. And we leveled up. Huh. Okay. The massive beast falls. It smashes to the ground with an enormous thud. It will be easy for this quarry to be cleared out from here. Soon it will be a good source of stone for Fort Westbay. You should probably check in with the wizard upstairs, though. Yes, we definitely will. Okay, that was another 150 experience. I thought we were more than that away, which is why I was surprised. Okay, we'll deal with the level up next time, of course. Take what we got here. Quicksilver. Creepy doll. Curse duration. Okay, who's doing the most curses? I guess that would be him with the slow spell, right? Can't really think of anything else that might be applicable. And 30 bucks for this emerald. Nice, very good. Alright, that was relatively exciting. Honestly, not as bad as it looked. I'm surprised how... I mean, again, we must have just gotten extremely lucky with the fights against these small lizards. Not that they were particularly dangerous, but they were numerous, and we did evade and block all the damage. Like a more often than should be statistically. Well, not possibly, but like possible, but likely at least. Anyway, and then the big dragon, being just by itself, was not as terrifying, not nearly as terrifying as it looked. Which is for the better, I suppose. Anyway, that was that. I cleared other lizards downstairs. Ilon smiles. You will be rewarded. In gratitude for restoring my business, I will make sure regular shipments of stone are sent to Fort Westbay. Thank you. Now, about that message. Can I read your notes? Ah, of course. They are upstairs. I will make them readable. Please stay out of my quarters. Sure. There is a journal on this stand. It is open to a page of arcane notes and symbols. Read it. You flip through the journal. Most of it is obscure notes on herbalism and metallurgy. There is, however, a long section of history. Ilon spent some time trying to figure out if the Vol contributed to the calamity. His conclusion: no. The Vol does have mages, but they are not very powerful and not very political. None of them have the power necessary to assault Haven on the scale of the calamity. You suspect, based on what you have seen, that he is right. Not hugely helpful, but better than nothing. You know what? I was actually expecting a little bit more than that. Is that really all we get? Stay out of his quarters, huh? As you poke around in a wizard's private quarters, there is a small thunderclap. You choke on a cloud of sulphurous smoke. Moments later, defenders appear. Oh. I mean, we were warned. Hellhounds and a basilisk. You know what? I'm not planning to steal his stuff anyway, so let's just not do that. Since there is nothing to gain from just fighting those defenders. Yeah, we cannot take that. Okay, I mean, we've read your book. Oh, okay, that's all, I guess. Yeah, a little bit disappointing. I was really looking forward to learning more about the calamity, and we only learned that one of the nations probably wasn't involved, which is really not a whole lot. But I mean, it could very well have been a collaborative effort between mages from all three nations, right? It doesn't have to necessarily be only one single culprit behind such a large-scale attack. Well, I guess I'll return to Sage Harlan then, and to continue that quest line. Fully expecting it to now send me to find another sage in one of the other vessel states. Well, I guess we'll return to... I mean, I could return here right away. 7 hours? I'm sure. No sparklies, no supplicants. Let's finish this episode by talking to the sage and seeing how this continues. I have read Ilon's notes. He believed that the Vol did not cause the curse. You described what little you found. He's not thrilled, but he tries to put a good face on it. Interesting. Sort of. Very plausible. Not surprising. The Vol are a practical people. They work in rock, not ether. It does make me want to limit my search. This has been somewhat helpful. If you want to continue investigating, I have more leads, okay? Such as... yeah, that was some extra experience at least. Wait, what? Didn't he just say that... Could use some information? What? Wait. The loss of the colony. Curse, magic... Oh, I will continue to help you in investigations. I just didn't see that. Alright. I did get a letter from Ukat. It was torn, stained, and incomplete. It promised knowledge of the calamity. It was from Ragala, shaman. It said she serves her people at a place where bog iron is gathered. Normally, I would neglect it. Yet the shamans of the Ukatish, while dirty and grubby, often showed true wisdom. Yeah, okay, well. Now that the obligatory insults are out of the way, do you think the Ukatish might have created the curse? It is possible. Their shamans are powerful. They're attuned to the land. Those swamp dwellers are vicious and vengeful enough to do such a thing. Yet, well, I don't want to make guesses. It would only lead us astray. I mean, let me just use my gift of prophecy here. We'll find that the shamans probably weren't involved at all, and end up investigating someone in the Ariel woods, which are deeply magical. You know, of people inhabited by a people very sulfuric. Sulfuric? No, mercurial. Sulfuric is not the right word at all. Mercurial people of magic users, of powerful magic users, who might very well have both motive and ability to be behind the calamity. But okay, well, I don't want to get ahead of this quest. So, where is Ragala? In a bog iron swamp? Not very helpful, I know. Except I have read that the most productive swamps are along the north coast. The most powerful Ukanta shamans gather along the north coast. Maybe this will help. Okay. I guess. Just about as much as a quarry in the central Vol was helpful. I mean, it was in the central-ish Vol in the end. But obviously we have been nowhere near the northern coast of Ukat. So I guess we'll continue bringing peace, as it were, to the Vol for the time being, rather than shifting our attention back to a different state yet again. Maybe finish business down here, at least mostly, before we move on. And then, I mean, I guess, since I do want to still advance the Calamity quest line, I'm probably going to then deal with the Ukat next. Alright, well, that was that. I'm also going to check out our level ups, see what skills I want to increase and stuff. I mean, that's really all there is. So I probably won't waste too much time on that next episode. But I'm going to end this one right here. As always, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.